There have been 32 games released in the main Pokemon series, and if I named one, you'd probably have a few memories coming up right away about that game. Let's try that. Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Now, did you think about the possibility to visit 2 regions? Maybe you thought about the Pokeathlon. Okay, how about X and Y? Now I'm sure some of you thought about Mega Evolutions, but even if you didn't, my point was that each game that released had something unique to it that likely sticked into your mind ever since. For example, the last game Sword and Shield have Dynamax or the Wild Area. It's not unlikely those 2 things won't be kept into future entries, and that's probably what we'll remember about them. Well, that among other things, we're going to refer to those unique things as features, and there have been many throughout the series. You can typically identify them as new additions that get removed with the next game or generation. Because I mean, of course something wasn't going to come back in Sword and Shield. They're usually pretty neat and refreshing, and when I say usually, I mean that no, I don't want to have to throw my Joy-Con like a Pokeball again. And no, I don't want to see the Festival Plaza coming ever again. And yes, the Pokestar Studios was a very weird place. I mean, what is this? Like Ultra Beast, and there's Mecha Tyranitar. But there are some that were really good, and I'm so sad they have not returned. I decided to make a video about those. Let's just start. I don't know what's up with Game Freak, but they seem not to know whether or not they want to include this as a recurrent feature. I mean, just look at that. Nope, yep, nope, 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 yep, nope, 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 yep. Kinda. What could be nice would be having the ability to walk with any of your Pokemons, like you could in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. And by that I mean real-sized Pokemons, and you can ride some. Oh, that's freaking adorable. Excluding the Ruby and Sapphire remakes, last time we got bases was in 2006, with Diamond and Pearl when they gave us the Underground. I'm sure most of you watching are already familiar with this, but for those who are not, let me summarize in a few keywords. A giant maze, digging treasures, making a base, decorating it, stealing other flags, and making poor financial decisions. I mean, you have to give jewels for a trash can? How is that even fair? Joking aside, that was a very great addition to those games, and it honestly remains one of my best memories from the Pokemon series. You could argue that it still exists as the Pokemon camp, but let's be honest here, it's just there to make curious your Pokemon. What happened to contests? They have appeared several times, but we have not seen them for a while already. I'm mainly looking at the 4th Gen 1, which had you go through 3 parts: dressing, dancing, and show off some attacks to very impressionable judges. It's nothing amazing, but it was entertaining enough, and given the right amount of attention, it could become much better, just like in the anime, in which it was seen almost as important as badges or gym leaders. And talking about gyms, I miss the Pokeathlon games. They were short, fun, and had a good replay value. I spent hours playing those with my brother, and you could spend even more with the right friends, if you had some to begin with. I guess you will have to wait for the remakes. Since Pokemon X and Y, they have kept adding superpower battle stuff, like Mega Evolutions, Z moves, and more recently Gigantamax, or Dynamax, or whatever you want to call it. Out of all the 3, the Z moves were cool but not much more, and Dynamax is just making giant Mega Evolutions with more red all over the place. So I want that one, because it was the best looking while remaining, well, not this. If there is something that I didn't expect to see in those games, that's the addition of a potential revolution in the way we see the Pokemon series. Back in 2014 they released the Ruby and Sapphire remakes, and you could literally fly freely above the map. How can such a child's dream become reality? And that was with the 3DS hardware. Now where can you go with those Switch titles? Be space with a Rayquaza? Ah. Okay, this one actually I don't really care about it, but I know many of you want it back, so I put it here. The Battle Arcade was cool though. It was fun. that's it. And we're done. It was definitely a lot of work and I tried to cover everything in a very short amount of time, so I hope you appreciated it. If you did, please let me know by subscribing, liking, and writing in the comments if there is something you'd like to see return in the next Pokemon games, or if you'd like more of this kind of content. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one. Bye bye!